Are you willing to destroy them?
Gente, então é aqui que a gente decide com quem que a gente vai, se eu ficaria do lado do Instituto ou não?
Something on your mind? You don't look so good.
O meu filho me mandou eu vir te matar. Eu não tenho nada bom na mente. Vamos cuidar da comunidade juntos. Ó. E vai ser ela mesmo. Então é complicado, filho. Você tá querendo tomar uma decisão muito ruim. Tem um cabelo no meu olho que eu não tô conseguindo tirar. Fala, pessoal. Sejam todos bem-vindos ao meu canal. Eu sou a Rai. E galera, seguinte, estou trazendo aqui pra vocês mais um vídeo de Fallout 4. Eu espero que vocês estejam gostando da série. Se ainda não é inscrito no canal, convido você a entrar e dar uma olhada nos meus vídeos. E se gostar, já se inscreve pra ficar por dentro de mais vídeos de Fallout e de outros jogos também. Então, gente, bora logo aqui que eu já estou de volta no Instituto. Porque agora nós temos uma reunião para ir. Porque o meu filho não quer participar e eu vou ter que participar por ele. Bem dizendo, é assim, né? Então vamos entrar aqui. Eu posso me sentar em qualquer lugar?
Looking forward to working with you.
Eu tenho que sentar aqui na frentona mesmo? Ó.
What kind of work will we be doing, exactly?
Well, normally the Directorate reviews and approves research tracks for the various divisions. Today, however, we're here for a different reason.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
Where are you going with this? What's the Institute's goal?
Well, the Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
I think the last thing the Institute needs now is to make things worse. We should be trying to avoid conflict, not starting it.
Eles querem atacar todo mundo.
Off over the horizon, but it's not gonna happen. The conflict is already upon us. Unless we end it now, it's only going to get worse.
We really don't have a choice. If we're to emerge from this the victors, we need to move quickly. As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
What would the results of this choice be?
Já que sou eu que tenho que decidir, né? Eu quero saber de tudo.
Well, if we increase synth production, we'd be able to deploy more of them to the Commonwealth to aid in our operations. Weapon development would improve the weapons we have available to us now, making our synths more effective in the field. Which would you prefer we focus on?
Ai, gente, o que eu faço?
I've seen enough to know that weapons are the key to winning wars. Let's focus on weapons development.
As you wish. The advanced systems folks will get to work immediately. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
Mas vocês me despacham muito rápido. Tipo, mal olham na minha cara.
Thanks to you.
Mal olham na minha cara e, tipo, agora já querem? Que eu vá falar com ele? Cadê ele? Ah, ele vai estar naquele lugar sinistro que eu fui no vídeo anterior lá. Ou melhor, ele ainda vai estar lá. Ah, ele tá vindo na minha reta.
Son?
Ah, there you are. You've met with the Directorate. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
I think it's a mistake to lash out at anyone.
It should be clear by now that if we wait, we will be destroyed. Acting swiftly is the only way to secure our position.
Ninguém me ouve.
It's no secret that you worked with the railroad in order to first reach the Institute. The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
Does it even matter? What are you getting at?
I think it's obvious. For the Institute's position in the Commonwealth to be secure, the railroad must be eliminated. Completely. As our primary above-ground operative and someone who has had previous contact with the railroad, you are in the best position to carry this out. So what I'm getting at, simply, is this. Are you willing to destroy them?
Gente, então é aqui que a gente decide com quem que a gente vai, se eu ficaria do lado do Instituto ou não? Porque assim, parando pra ver, o Instituto, eles querem acabar com todo mundo pra ficar só eles, né? Quer que acaba com a Brotherhood of Steel, quer que acaba com a Ferrovia. Então é complicado, filho. Você tá querendo tomar uma decisão muito ruim, tem um cabelo no meu olho que eu não tô conseguindo tirar. Então é complicado. Eu acredito, assim, olhando nesse ponto, que o Instituto não seja a melhor opção. Fica quieto, deixa eu pensar.
Is this really necessary?
I'm afraid it is. I take no pleasure in it, but it must be done for the sake of everyone in the Institute. And it must be done now.
Ele fica perguntando, você se dispõe, você se dispõe, você se dispõe. Não, eu não vou matar ele.
There has to be another solution here. Something less violent.
I'm afraid the time for hesitation has passed. We must act decisively and we must act now. Will you do it?
Que chato. Aí só fica as duas opções, sim e não.
I won't do that to them.
Even knowing that they would kill all of us, you included, to get what they want. I'm sorry, but consider this an order. It must be done. I'll expect a report when they've been eliminated.
Mas eu não vou matar ela. Eu não vou matar ela. Ordem ou caramba, meu filho. Eu não vou matar ela. Considere, tipo, ou seja, você não tem escolha. Ele pergunta e você não tem a escolha. Você quer ou não quer? Cagar, eu não vou matar ela, não. Eu acho que vai dar a opção da gente conversar com ela. Né? Deixa eu ver aqui se ele me leva pra ferrovia. Opa! Eu não vou fazer isso, filha.
Desdemona has an op for you.
Desdemona.
Something on your mind? You don't look so good.
O meu filho me mandou eu vir te matar. Eu não tenho nada bom na mente.
Do you trust me?
Trust is a scarce commodity in our organization. Let me answer you like this. I have put our future, and the future of all synths, in your hands. I didn't do that lightly. And you haven't given me a reason to regret that decision.
Ah, meu Deus!
The Institute has ordered me to kill you. All of you.
I guess they consider us a real threat after all. I suppose we should be flattered. So really, the question is, what are you going to do about it?
Nossa, gente, eu falo que a B são sempre as piores. Olha isso, temo que todos vocês tenham que morrer. Gente, que horror. Eu não tenho coragem de matar eles, cara. Eu não sei, mas eles parecem ser muito mais bonzinhos. Eu não tenho coragem de matar ela.
Of course I'm not going to go through with it. So how do I deal with it?
My votes would teach the Institute a lesson in consequences.
It's unfortunate
Ó,
that
viu? O Hancock gostou disso.
you need to stall them. Buy time any way you can. And step up your operation with Patriot. That's all we can do. Good luck.
Hey, mind if we talk now?
Of course. What's up?
Look, I needed to mention. Just you taking care of Bobby. I ain't proud of having to put you through that. That sort of dictatorial shit ain't usually my style.
Hey, you seem awfully torn up over Bobby. Was there something between you?
Nah, nothing like that. I just hate seeing guys like me use their sway to do that kind of harm. Hell, that sort of bull's the whole reason I became mayor in the first place. Some ass named Vic ran the town for I don't know how long before that. Guy was scum. Used us drifters like his own personal piggy bank. He had this goon squad he'd use to keep people in line. Every so often he'd let them off the leash, go blow off some steam on the populace at large. Folks with homes could lock their doors, but us drifters, we got it bad. There was one night, some drifter said something to them. They cracked him open like a can of cram on the pavement. And we all just stood there, did nothing.
You can't blame yourself. It sounds like you were outmatched. Probably would have killed you too.
You're right. But it was still spineless. I felt like less than nothing. Afterwards, I got so high, blacked out completely.
That I scared.
When I finally came to, I was on the floor of the old state house, right in front of the clothes of John Hancock.
John Hancock.
First American hoodlum and defender of the people. I might have still been high, but those clothes spoke to me, told me what I needed to do. I smashed the case, put them on, started a new life as Hancock. After that, I went clean for a bit, got organized, convinced Cleo to loan me some hardware, got a crew of drifters together and headed out into the ruins, started training. Next time Vic's boys went on their tear, we'd be ready for them.
Why not try and reason with Vic, instead of creating a militia?
Hey, if I thought for a second that would work, I would have tried. Or at least, thought about trying. So, the night of, we all got loaded. Let Vic's boys get good and hammered, and burst from the windows and rooftops where we'd been hiding. They never even saw it coming. We didn't have to fire a shot. We didn't have to. But we sure fucking did. It was a massacre. Once we'd mopped up, we strolled right into Vic's quarters in the State House, wrapped a rope around his neck, and threw him off the balcony. And there I am, gun in hand, draped in Hancock's duds, looking at all the people of Goodneighbor assembled below. I had to say something. That first time I said them, they didn't even feel like my words. Of the people, for the people, was my inaugural address. Became Mayor Hancock of Goodneighbor that day. And from then on, I vowed I'd never stand by and watch. Ever again.
Ah, olha a última que fofa. E você nunca vai ter que ficar parado assistindo. Vamos cuidar da comunidade juntos. Ó. E vai ser ela mesmo. É a melhorzinha.
And you're never going to have to. We'll take care of the Commonwealth together.
Good. I just hope you get where I was coming from. I ain't out to bring harm to anyone that didn't earn it. Though I'm getting the distinct idea you got the same plan. Well, you probably heard enough of me running my mouth for one day. Wanna get moving?
Vamos, parando pra pensar, é a primeira vez que também para pra conversar, né?
Desdemona.
We've got an emergency. Glory spotted a courser near Dayton's safe house. We were hoping Bunker Hill bought us some time, but the Institute's continuing to dismantle our operation.
Go on.
It gets worse. Ticonderoga safe house has gone dark, and I need you to check it out. Hopefully this is a milk run. But if you do find a courser there, kill it. If there's no survivors, then your cover remains intact.
I'll head out.
Good luck. Glory, pick your team.
I could use the doc. Mr. Smiley too.
Tá, gente, eu voltei pro Instituto porque liberou um ponto aqui da missão, aquela que a gente já tava fazendo, terreno sobre disfarce, que agora nós vamos falar com o Xeon 14, né? Eu tinha voltado pro Instituto pra ver um negócio e um NPC, um sintético, falou comigo, só que eu não estava gravando. Ele só falou pra mim, basicamente, que esse Z14 queria falar comigo. Ele falou pra mim vir no quarto, porque o meu quarto estava inundando. Aí eu vim pro quarto aqui agora e ele está me esperando aqui.
C1?
What took R5 so long to reach you? You must act now.
Porque eu não estava aqui, filho, coitado.
Has discovered the location of the railroad.
What happened?
A friend who works in the SRB overheard something. She smuggled out a message. The Brotherhood knows of the railroad's lair. We can't learn anything more right now. Even delivering those few words put her in great peril.
If those bastards know where we are...
I know. I was hoping for more time to organize a rebellion, but it's clear we cannot delay. Once you secure the railroad against the Brotherhood, tell your people we are ready to fight. Go. Now.
Ele é liberado como... Não, ele não. Operação... Essa missão já tava aparecendo pra mim aqui. Ó, tem a missão de matar Desdemona. Eu sempre me confundo pra falar o nome dela, mas eu não vou matá-la. Nossa, gente, será que ele tá falando da real? Será que ele não é uma armadilha, isso? Porque ele é um sintético, né? Minha filha, que susto, a minha visão tava embaçada. Eu já jurava que tu tava vindo pra me matar. Deixa eu falar com ela aqui.
C1's rebellion is ready, but we have a crisis. The Brotherhood's on their way here.
What? What are you talking about?
Notice anything suspicious?
2 of our spotters haven't checked in. That's unusual. Jesus. Quick, take this. Tom made it for you. Sounds like we're going to need it. Everyone else, mobilize. We got Brotherhood incoming. Assume defensive positions. Reinforce Glory in the tunnels. Move!
Esquerda. Direita. What?
Let's...
What?
Over here! Watch out! My leg!
Tem mais aí, fio. Cuidado. Boa. E agora?
Desdemona.
We're cut off. The catacombs are now our only way out.
I'll clear the catacombs.
Do it!
Folgada, do it. Minha filha, vou me sacrificar por vocês, é sério. Vai, bora. Eu escolhi defender, então eu vou defender até o fim. Me ajeitar aqui. Pior que eu tava jogando no PC esses dias, então a gente volta pro controle e fica macaca, né? Oxe, ela matou todo mundo.
None of them got past me. Damn, that stings. Listen, the railroad's always sitting on its hands. You're the best thing that's ever happened. Promise me you'll free them. All of them.
Hold on. You'll make it through.
Bullshit.
Qual que gostou disso?
Isn't there supposed to be a light?
Ai, gente. Ih, meu Deus do céu, meu filho, que susto! Pô, mas aí é apelão demais vocês virem com essa roupa, hein? Eu tô com a minha roupinha. Gente, essa arma, ela tem um recoil tão maravilhoso. Eu preciso jogar um pouco pra me acostumar, então... É o que eu falei, eu tenho esse problema. Se eu jogo no PC e depois eu volto pro controle, aí fica essa maravilha de... Ó, tá vendo? Fica desse jeito aí. Maravilhoso. Ele tá mais no fundo, mas ainda assim pegou. Nice.
Target located.
Vai, Hancock, me ajuda. Com medo de atirar nele. Eu tô com medo de morrer, isso sim.
Not gonna bother us again. I'd do the same.
Ah, não matou, achei que tinha matado.
Next one better kill me.
Pega aí, fio. Ah, bem na hora que eu solto. Oxi. Ah, são eles. Vamos, gente, vamos.
Desdemona.
You've killed the last of them, and you're still standing. I wish the same could be said for Glory. Time for that, though. The Brotherhood underestimated us badly. Their next attack will be far, far worse. So we do the unexpected. We eliminate the Brotherhood as a threat now, and the key to that is destroying their flying fortress, the Pridwin. Fortunately, we've got a contingency plan for that. Tom, we're activating Operation Red Glare.
What? But Red Glare requires a...
Gor vermelho?
Then Whisper will get you one.
Ah, gente, desculpa, eu tava prestando atenção no NPC lá atrás.
Count on me.
With what happened to Glory, we need you more than ever. Thanks for stepping up. The Brotherhood's occupied the Cambridge police station. Spotters report they almost always have a vertibird parked on its roof. Take it. And Tom, you're going with her.
Me? In the big...
No one else can fly the damn thing. This one's for Glory. Move out.
Pessoal, mas eu vou deixar pra continuar essa missão no próximo vídeo, né? Porque eu acho que já tá num tamanho bom esse, a gente conseguiu fazer bastante coisa. Conseguimos salvar, por enquanto ela, né? Eu não sei como é que vai ser daqui pra frente. Vai pra uma igreja, né? Agora eu me toquei. Mas, por enquanto, está dando tudo certo. Eu espero que continue dando tudo certo. Né? Enfim, então eu vou encerrar esse vídeo por aqui. Né? Mas eu espero que vocês estejam gostando da série de Fallout. Avaliem o vídeo, comentem, deem dicas, porque isso é sempre bem-vindo. Se você ainda não conhece meu conteúdo, convido você a entrar e dar uma olhada. Então, e se gostar, já se inscreve. Vai ficar por dentro de mais vídeos de Fallout e de outros jogos também. Então, pessoal, obrigada por assistir. Até um próximo vídeo. Valeu e falou!